Of the East Asia Champions League Stage 1, we have a Korean against Japanese matchup, Eternity against T2, Scyther, Blissey, Delphox, Greedent, and Mammoth Swain for the side of Eternity. And for T2 we have a Slowbro, Clefable, Machamp, Doldrio, and also this Hitchwy for the right side. Left we have Double Glasses and a Shellbell for the Delphox. Take weight Fluffy Tail for Sejun on that Greedent. Besides that, everything looks quite normal. 2 XP shares on both sides. I'm gonna head into the match. There we go, match number 1 between these two teams. We have today 2 Korean against Japanese matchups, so which region is gonna be superior? There's the question. Is it gonna be Japan or is it gonna be Korea? That's what we wanna find out. Sejun right here, looking for an invade by the looks of it. Yeah, he's gonna invade with that little red. Going to the right side, but they're already doing the rep buff as 2. Like, you can't invade anymore because people just do jungle buffs as you know, as multiple characters. So he's already very late, and now he's gonna lose a lot of experience right here and a lot of time, and he's also might lose on top since he's not tapping out. Sejun now looking for this blue buff right here against 2. Can he get it? If he gets this one, that would be huge. Can he get it? Yes, he does with the Fluffy Tail tackle. Actually, he secures this buff. Does he have another tackle though to get out? Looks like for now, Obashi's gonna chase, right? He's gonna for sure go down. Yeah, there we go. The boost auto attack goes through off the Doodoo, and they're gonna get first KO and almost second KO for the Eternity top side at least. The pillow, the Swino bullying the Mudshop a tiny bit. But we have Volan already level 5 almost now. He's about to hit level 5, very close. Tanaka top, of course, going for the Scyther still. We don't see too much Scizor, because Scyther's just still superior. Ubachi with the Tritech looking at top health now. Arjun almost level 4 on this Clefairy, but not quite yet, and Hanako's gonna dive in. Ubachi though with the Tritech is just gonna peer for his team, and everyone gets out quite easily. On bot we have Ruin on the Shrouded looking for the first evolution. Can he get it right here? No, nice last hitting by Eternity. They get 2 evolutions, they get the evolution done here for Delphox already. And Tanaka on the chase though for Ubachi. Ubachi's gonna get away, but Sejun again with the invade. Can they get the strap up? The Fluffy Tail is there, and the tackle is not able to secure it actually. They couldn't secure it, but now Scyther almost getting 3 KOs right there. Dodrio literally living on 1 HP. What? That was so close for the double KO now for the Dodrio of T2. But the bot side is looking great for Side of Eternity. Already Mystic Fire unlocked. Ruin is still stuck on Rowlet. Another Mystic Fire is gonna go through and just half HP of Ruin. Half HP of this Rowlet. Sejun is gonna pick up Rapper for level 5. Or is he even? No, he doesn't. He goes to mid now. He's still stuck on level 4. He has to find some experience. He just helped his Scythed Rapper faster. But he's still stuck on this level 4 evolution. Is he gonna go for Covet? Or is it gonna be a... I think he's a Covet player, right? Sejun. I'm pretty sure. Tanaka now almost level 8. There we go. He's gonna pick it up any moment. Yeah, there we go. He's level 5. Is he gonna have Covet? I think he's a Covet player. I'm pretty sure. 10 seconds for next Ataria spawn. Haruta and Hero. Do they know they're in these bushes? Or tall grass? I don't know. He's just auto-taking air right now. Building up his boost auto-tech. Looking for something and the Atari's spawn. And there's 5 people top for Eternity. And they're diving in onto Haruta, who stands no chance. They're actually 5 top health on the side of Eternity. They want to break this goal. Are they Lecky gamers? Looks like we are Reggie Lecky gamers today. The 5 top push, but they're also going to lose a lot on bot, of course. They're going to break this goal right here with the 30 points of Dodrio. And the goal is, the points are absolutely even. 93 to 93. And they're going to pick up a Regirock now. And Eternity is going to have to go for the Regieleki. So I would say T2 still wins this for sure. They also got it. So with this rotation top lane, they gave the Decidueye so much experience that he's actually the Decidueye now. I really don't know. I don't like this. Just because of this, the Decidueye actually started playing the game now. He was able to stack his attack rate a bit. He scored a bit. Another Spirit Shackle. Finds Green and 2. And now the Decidueye is actually in the match. When he was, I feel like, almost completely out of it. If he just stayed bot lane and kept pressuring the Decidueye, there was like nothing he could do. Oh, Unite goes in onto Scyther, but he's gonna not hit the reactivation. Can he find Supercell? One more basic attack, but the Skyd. And we're just gonna be enough. Oh my god, a huge Spirit Shackle. Hitting 2 and Ruin just poking them away. T2 is gonna clear this Regieleki for free now. Quite easily. And the Decidueye is still gonna struggle this game though, probably. Against a Greedent and a Scyther, it's not gonna be very fun to play the Decidueye late game teamfights. But right now he's doing a lot of damage. He is doing a lot of damage. Ubachi rocking bot side. He's gonna score these points right here. Is he actually gonna get all of them in? Almost. He gets a lot of in though, 22. He's gonna try attack back out. Cobble's on the chase. Can Shujin Can he catch up with Dodrio? Doesn't look like he can. Dodrio's still a bit too fast. No, you don't play Scope Lens on Spirit Jacket Decidueye. What? It's probably gonna be its attack bait must have been on Floats down. That is the normal Spirit Jacket build. Delphox going back to jungle to clear stuff there. And Sejun is still missing level 9. Doesn't have Unite move unlocked yet. Same for Slowbro though for T2. And also we don't have a Mamoswine yet. For the Star of Eternity. We're still missing some teamfight presence. 19 seconds for next ready to spawn. There's the Mamoswine evolution. And Sejun is still struggling though. The screen really not having too much impact yet. In this match. 10 seconds. Is Eternity going for top again? Because now they, like, because they gave a bot path, it's so difficult to fight for this bot path. Because T2 also still has a goal up. So Eternity's game plan is just going for this Regieleki. They're gonna not fight for bot. And T2's gonna pick up a free Regis. Eternity's still not even doing it. They're just diving top with Scyther. They just want to score some points right here. 12 go in for the Greedent. But now Scyther's very, very deep. Already using Unite move. He has to jump back out. Machamp is gonna maybe score 40 on bot. No, Blissey is there paying attention. He's gonna clear the goal. But now T2 might just go for both. I don't know what Eternity is doing. They don't seem to be like having the same decision making right here. And now T2 can actually maybe go for this Regieleki as well, and they get it! Clefairy is gonna able to steal it away. And secure it for T2. Rune is gonna shut another Spirit Checker, is gonna miss, but Mamoswine's in a very bad position. Can he get all of this? Slowbro says Unite move up. Is he gonna use it? I feel like they should look for a push right here. They have Slowbro Unite. He's gonna eject button in onto the Delphox. There's also gonna be a huge Decidueye Unite helping Delphox to go down. And they're gonna push this Regieleki. No, it actually got cleared. The Regieleki still died in time. Another Spirit Checker comes through and Haruta drops to 1 HP. Bliss Assistance goes onto Mamoswine. They're trying to turn this around, but those Spirit Checkers are hitting one after another. Rune is hitting those over and over again. Another one's gonna hit Mamoswine. He's gonna get slowed by that Spirit Check activation. Sejun just running in. Haruta's here. The Haruta's on the flank. Does he have Unite move? No, he doesn't. Those Spirit Checkers are massive. They're absolutely massive right now. But both teams get away. Both teams get away for now. Those are some close fights. But yeah, Eternity, I don't like what they're doing right here in this game. I'm not a fan. I really don't know what they're doing. I'm gonna be honest. They gave her both bot Regis, then they didn't even go for top path. They didn't push top together. Then they also didn't go for Regieleki. They're looking quite just miscommunicated right now. And they're currently on the second last place of this league. They only have 1 win, 2 losses. So Rune holding bot position, another Reggie spawning in 10 seconds, and again Eternity is not going for it. They know they can't go for it. It's just too risky to fight on this bot path, especially with the goal still behind the side of T2. So T2 just picks up 3 free Regis, unless Sejun can steal. Can Green steal away with the fluffy tail of it? Can he steal it away? No, he doesn't. Spirit Checker probably claimed it right here. And yeah, I really don't know what Eternity's doing. Haruta jumping in onto Mamoswine. Somehow Delphox is also only level 11. Their main late game carry is level 11 right now. He is so far behind. One Spirit Check and he's pretty much almost out of the teamfight as well already. He's gonna hit level 12 right here, but just barely. Let's see what Eternity can do in this teamfight. I for sure favor T2 very hard right now, but a good Scyther Unite into Blissey Unite can still be absolutely game-changing, so... Level 13 Spirit Checkers are gonna absolutely hurt. And T2 also has a small lead. Combined with the Dodri, who can always pressure a backcap quite easily, T2's in a great position right now. Sacrifice are trying to land right here. Sejun is just running in. He has to be careful not to get Slowbro Night move, but they're just going for Rayquaza now. I think they know they can't win a team fight. They're just going to go for the Rayquaza. Blissey Assistance comes through. Delphox already down though. Who can secure? There's the Fluffy Tail, and it goes up to the Scyther of Eternity. T2 just waiting too long, and Eternity's just like, okay, I guess we just go for Rayquaza, guys. Have fun. And now gonna start scoring points. One going for Greedent on top. But Scyther's kind of lost right now. No, he's waiting for the base to be open. He's gonna go in. He's gonna score another 100. Can the Decidueye somehow score points? Doesn't look like it. It's not over yet, though. There's still 1 minute game time. And T2 now on the push. It's a 4v5. They're gonna have to just get rid of this Greedent, though. Can they do that? And this is why when you're ahead, you can't just be a FK. That's why you always have to be proactive. You can blame Rayquaza for this. But if you're not proactive as a team that's ahead, honestly, you deserve to get Rayquaza flipped. I'm just gonna say how it is. If you're just waiting for the losing team to make a decision and you're not proactive and look for those KOs, then you deserve to get Rayquaza flipped on you. If you just AFK and just wait for the other team to do something, you can blame Rayquaza as much as you want. At some point, you have to do something. But can they still do something happen right here? Green's dropping super low. Scyther just obliterates the Sidra. He's going to get one reset. He's also going to click Clefairy. He still has that Rayquaza shield on. He gets a triple KO. He gets maybe even a quad. I'm not sure who got this KO. A win over to Delphox. And now we're going to go in. Obachi's going to score some more points, but they're still 90 points behind. And Eternity is going to claim a first map victory. Again, I'm just going to say how it is. It's not Rayquaza's fault if you don't do anything. If you just watch your opponents walk into Rayquaza and start doing it. Of course, it's quite difficult if they just all unite move on it, but if you're the team that has good position and engage onto your opponents, of course you don't want to make mistakes, but just because you have a 100 point lead doesn't mean you're winning. That's just unite, right? And yeah, Eternity takes the first map win. Second draft, they're actually banning out the green and they don't want to deal with that. Okay, I mean, I don't think the green was too impactful last game. But maybe I think that's the reason Rayquaza died very fast. It could be. So we have a Mew for T2 as the first pick. Obviously still one of the best Pokemon. Slowbro, Clefairy for the Self Eternity. Clefairy getting so popular. Right now, it is insane how much Clefairy is getting picked. Are we seeing a... We see a Negaslash for the Self T2? With a Blissey. It looks like Scyther's being ignored for now. Glacier being considered, and there's the Scyther though. There we go. They say it's being ignored. Eternity is going to pick up the Scyther. And a Glaceon. Two more picks, one for Dodrio being considered, and there's Snorlax being considered. Looking very strong for T2. Very on the team comp. I mean, actually they have an attacker, a support, an all-rounder, a speedster, a support. Wow. Crazy. Yeah, we don't see any. Where's the Hooper, by the way? Where are the Hoopers? Maybe they're not confident in playing Hooper? Maybe. Is it going to be Lucario last pick for the Self Eternity? Looks like it's going to be a Lucario. Yes, Lucario locked in. Those are the two teams. Any special hit items? Doesn't look like it. We have a potion for the Aegislash, which I mean is being played sometimes on it. That's not too, you know, something too new. Slow Smoke on Lucario, which means we're probably going to see a close combat. I still like the Slow Smoke. I think it's actually quite good. So Slow Smoke for Lucario. Close combat Power Punch most likely. Game number 2. T2 really wants to win this, I think, for seeding. So them losing the last game was probably a big shock. Since they were winning most of the game. But again, I felt like Eternity had very weird plays. So I feel like T2 got very far ahead because Eternity just had very bad decision making when it came to mid game. So Kobachi and Arjun again looking for this right here. We have no invades this time. Eternity going for the double jungle strategy. Scyther and their support Clefairy are going to pick up the red buff. They're going to head towards top path. And Glaceon just picking up blue buff to get to Glaceon as fast as possible. Then probably just going to join bot side. We already have first blood for T2 though. Mew and Snorlax are going to take down the Lucario on bot path quite easily. Supercells are walking in now, looking for this last hit right here. Tackle is there and they get it. Away from the Slowpoke. But now he is wall on. Glaceon this early doesn't really do too much damage yet because he has a hard time getting those Icicle spears up. But they're going to go for this last hit. Maybe, no, the tech is going to stop the quick attack and Hero might just fall again. Electro Ball is going to hit. Dodrio basic attack is going to finish off Lucario for a second time already. Lucario already getting KO'd, knocked out twice in the first minute of the game. Good interruption then the quick attack by Snorlax, I think it was. And Lucario just got stuck on the Snorlax and goes down. Topside Hanaka already level 5. They're looking for that Wing Beat right here. Has to be careful. They're in a 2v3 scenario right now. Yandy has to walk away. And they're just going to abandon this fight for now. I mean, they're outnumbered. Who's going to take the jungle now again? Heavy Slam is going to go in. They're going to try going for Ballon right here. He's being slowed. Can he get away? Looks like he can. And the Blissey has to be a bit careful though. But also Dodrio here on the side. T2 being very aggressive. Being very aggressive on this top path in mid jungle right now. What is the Blissey just walking in? Slapping them. There's a Heavy Slam coming through, hitting 2. But Blissey is just being too aggressive. It's going to get punished and taken down. Haruta also has to be very careful now. But he looks like he's just going to get away. And they're going to try and score these points now. Heavy Slam Snorlax is going to try its best to make sure they can't score these points in right here. Because that would be very bad if Scyther gets a free 30 points in. But no, they're able to defend it. Obachi on the flank for these mid Atarias. Glaceon's still only level 5. So he's really not doing out too much damage now. Doesn't have freeze dry yet to also regenerate some of those ice thicket shards. And this Blissey is just so aggressive. Again, just running into the enemy team. Eternity now full control of the mid side, but they really have to start getting experience on this Glaceon. They really have to start working on that, and Glaceon now going back to the right side jungle to clear some of these Baltoys away for level 6. There we go, there's level 6, got a freeze dry. And I assume he's also gonna go for the next buffs. Hubachi level 8 already. Highest level currently in the game, together with Hanaka and Scyther. These Atarias are gonna disappear very fast. Aegislash goes in with a Sacred Sword, but he's now stuck in a gravity. His boost out his tech still working it though. It's a 1-for-1. Clefable goes down. Same for the Aegislash. I think that's a pretty even trade. Both are kind of the same level, so. But yeah, gravity doesn't stop boost auto attacks of the Aegislash anymore. It used to, but they changed gravity at some point to make sure that it doesn't really completely deny every single Pokemon in the game. So we still have. Yeah. We still got Aegislash now. Being able to boost auto attack in it. Same for Dodrio. Both can boost auto attack, I think, in Clefable. Regirock is getting taken down. Heavy Slam is not going to be there in time. And Scyther, Eternity this time going for the Reggie on bot side. Changing up their strategy compared to last game. They get one KO easily right here. Scyther keeps diving in, and they're also going to claim the Reggie. Now Lucario is very, very deep. Aegislash is going to go and hits a 4-man White Guard. Is that going to be enough though? Can they somehow get some KOs right here? Next Ice Beam is going to come through. They're going to score 13, 16, and 40 points for the side of Eternity, putting them into the lead. So Eternity this time actually going for the bot objective. Much, much better already. 40 going for the Dodrio though at least. Hubachi level 10 already. He's going to be very happy. They were not even fighting it fully. But Eternity with a decent level lead across the board. Level 10 Scyther and then level 9 Lucario and everyone else is level 8. Compared to 3 level 7s on the side of T2. Hubachi though very, very strong. Okay, nice cameraman. Look at Rayquaza flying around right here. Wow, okay. Any T-tours? Yeah, he's gonna decide. He then know this is gonna decide the game again, right? It's just this is gonna be the MVP of this match, so he's just flying around there already, knowing he's gonna just decide the game. We're almost at 5 minutes now. 100 to 96 points. Small 4-point lead for Eternity. Guard's gonna go through, hitting Solex a bit. Hanaka right here with the Scyther looking maybe for someone invading, looking for trap. Yes, they're waiting right now to see what T2 is doing, and T2 is looking for bot and top push at the same time. For bot lane, Dodrio's top. Hiron is gonna spot out Dodrio. But those tri-attacks are gonna be enough to just make sure that Lucario can't reach. And it's gonna score points though! Eternity just let them score points for free and they're gonna break the goal. Eternity again just a bit too late and too out of position right here. Just letting them score for free, putting them 77 points lead now 42. They just don't seem to be on spot sometimes. I don't know. 10 seconds now for the Reggie to spawn. They had a huge lead for this next bottom Reggie fight, having still a goal up. But now that advantage is completely gone. And they're not even going for it either. Eternity looking for a bot push, top push now. They want to score some points instead. Regirock is going to get claimed by T2 for free. And Eternity is looking for this top push now. What can Hubachi do? Is he just going to ignore this? Looks like he's going to ignore this. He knows he can't do anything about this. Love points going. Glaceon is not here though yet. Is Glaceon going to score those points or not? Volon! He's not going to score those points. Really? Glaceon scored the 40 points. The goal is going to be... Now he realized, but now it's too late. Now Mew's here to defend it. It's way too late. Now the Regieleki is just going to walk in. Oh wait, is it? Okay, they still get 20 in for the Scyther at least. Okay. 20 going for the Scyther. They're able to, you know, finish off the goal in time. But yeah, Glaceon seems a bit lost. Jumping in as well again. The Regieleki is still going to push now. They're going to find a block onto Slowbro, pushing him further into the wall, but it's not going to do too much. And now Regieleki is starting being taken down. Sobachi is on the run. Hanaka looking for a bot push, only 10 points though. And the Regieleki is gonna be defended in the end. It's gonna be defended for the side of T2. They still have a decent point lead now of around 80 points. So they're still doing quite fine for themselves. And we have 130 left for this Rayquaza to spawn. 1 minute 30, 1 minute 20 now. The farming experience, we have a level 13 Scyther now for the side of Eternity. Highest level on T2 is that Dodrio on level 12. 11 Mew, 11 Aegislash, level 10 on Blissey and Snorlax. Both teams just looking for those white Pokemon, still trying to get their power spikes. Glaceon now hitting level 12. And Dodrio should be careful maybe up here. There's a Gravity. But again, the boost auto attacks, I think the boost auto attacks work through it. Correct me if I'm wrong, of Dodrio. They used to not work, but I think they made their boosted auto attacks actually work in Gravity. Haruta being caught right here is getting power punch, and he's just stuck in the 1v5 scenario. And it's 10 seconds before the next bottom Reggie spawns. Big blunder here by the Aegislash player. Hobashi's also going to score another 150 points up top. But Eternity is now in position. They have to give up this Reggie. And Eternity is going to claim some extra stats for this last team fight. 13 on Glacier now, almost 14 on Scyther, so he's going to be a big problem. He's going to hit those solar beams now, doing not too much damage to the slow bros. Quite tanky power punch, sends to Snorlax. He heavy slams nothing. Looking for a block though, he's going to find Scyther, who's going to get auto sec with sword. Snorlax landing a nice unite. He's going to knock up 3-4 Pokemon on the enemy team. Bliss Assassin goes on to Snorlax though. It was completely useless off their Bliss unite. Else is going to happen now. There's one guy down already. I guess that's down for the T2. Now Eternity is going to head towards his Rayquaza. They have no unite moves left actually. There's not a single unite move left except for Dodrio, who's now here to fight. Rayquaza's dropping very low. It's already at half HP. And Eternity, are they going to look for this fight or are they going to look for this Rayquaza again? Looks like he's going to go for this Rayquaza. Now they're better flipping their power punch, but no, this time it goes over to Mew. T2 Rune is going to claim it. What did Eternity just... They had... What? I'm so confused by this matchup, not going to lie, guys. But it looks like this time T2 is going to claim the Rayquaza. They're going to claim the Rayquaza for themselves. 1 minute 15 left. I mean, they had a power punch to Lucario, but it looks like he wasn't charging it up fully. So Mew is able to snipe it away. So well done by Ruin at least. And he's going to secure T2. Most likely the second map win. Eternity is still 1 minute left of game time. But I mean, Hobachi says a cheat as well. He's just going to try and get this 100 in eventually. So Steven's going to recoil. Yeah. This feels a bit weird. Something like, I don't know. Also, this doesn't feel too great right now. But yeah, they're gonna look for another push. Right here. Can they do something in 30 seconds left? I don't think they can. Obachi's gonna score another 100 points for this half Dodrio. But that's the last push. They're gonna jump in. Snorlax is gonna be here in time. And I thought that Bliss Unite also went onto Snorlax. I felt like it was very weird. But Snorlax was still full HP. Of course, he was looking for stuns. Dodrio's getting locked up by the Slowbro. But they only have 15 seconds left and they have to score so many points into the Mii base. They're running out of time. They actually break the goal with 74 points. But yeah, it's not going to be enough. Snorlax is going to buy a lot of time right here. And we head into a third match. We actually head into a third match right here. GG's. And T2 is going to claim the victory. 1-1 against for Japan against Korea. 1-1. Third draft starting now between Eternity and T2. Eternity with first pick. They're going to pick up a Slowbro for their first choice, followed by a Mew and a Clefable for the side of T2. Delphox being played. Again for T2 like game 1 with a Blissey. Are they going to go for the Greedent again is the question? Are they going to go for the Greedent? Oh, but he's going to secure the Dodrio for himself. And we have a Snorlax again. It's not going to be Garchomp, surely not. Nah. Nah, they're not picking Garchomp. Are they picking Garchomp? Tyranitar? They're thinking a lot right now. They're hovering a lot of Pokemon. Talonflame and Tyranitar could be the last two picks right here. And it is a Tyranitar and a Talonflame for Eternity. Maybe X-Attack even too. And now we need some more damage for T2 to actually be able to just, you know, damage this Tyranitar. And it's gonna be a Machamp for the last pick of T2. Who's gonna win the series? This is gonna be the deciding match. It's 1-1 between Eternity and T2. Slowbro, Delphox, Blissey, Tyranitar, Talonflame up against Machamp, Clefable, Snorlax, Dodrio, and a Mew. Game 3, I think both team comps look very solid. Only problem is that Eternity have 2 late game carries with Delphox and Tyranitar, so they need a lot of experience. Making sure they don't fall too far behind in early game. Against this Mew, and maybe Machamp as well. Can have quite good early game. But I do like the team comp of both sides. Supercell looking for the invade already maybe now. Oh, he's gonna invade the Fox and he's not aware of it. Eternity's not aware of this invade right here. So he's just gonna pick up a free wrap-up, or he's gonna look for the blue as well. Oh, this could be terrible for Eternity. They're not aware of this invade whatsoever. Boost auto attack's already ready. He's gonna use it into a tackle. And last hit. It's not secure by Supercell. The Will-O-Wisp is gonna snipe it away. It was 1 HP. And he's gonna mess up the first last hit right here. Oh no. That should never happen. 13 points go in for Haruta. Did Talonflame already go down? Did he actually go down on top side? No, Supercell also maybe not in the best position right here. Is getting slapped by the Shanzi. Getting slapped around, smacked on top of again. But Haruta now. There's an invade happening and Haruta's gonna be here in time. He's gonna steal the wrap-up away. He's have another boost out tech ready and he's gonna claim a KO for the side of T2. It just takes so long now because Snorlax bought so much time that Dodrio cleared the entire jungle and still makes the left side on top of it. Terrible news for Eternity. Absolutely terrible news for their side. And ruined already level 5 on board. We also still have only have a Larvitar who's gonna evolve now to the Pupitar. There we go. Evolution done. Sejun still stuck on the Slowpoke. Still needs a bit more experience to get to level 4. And unlock the Skite or the Surf, depending on what he wants to go for. This game, I feel like both are fine. They're gonna claim this last hit right here, and there's the slow revolution. Obachi getting chased on by Hanaka. Quick attack comes through, another auto attack is there. Boost trade tech, no boost auto attack, but he's getting slowed down. He has to be in trouble now. If they find this KO, it would be huge for the Fletch. Whatever it's called. Is it Fletch Hinder? No. I forgot what this mid evolution is called. I have no idea. I think it's Fletch Hinder, right? He gets level 6 now. There's the Flame Charge already. Okay, it's Fletch Hinder. Okay. And he's gonna be happy with this KO. Bolon chasing down the Clefable, but he's obviously not gonna have enough damage there. Not even close. Obachi already level 7. He did go down though, so they found a huge KO for Eternity. 47 to 47 points in this early stage. So decent amount of points already scored. We have next Ataria spawn in 15 seconds. Talonflame is rotating down towards bot path. And I think I'm gonna send Pupitar towards top to maybe just farm experience. But T2 is also gonna probably leave the Machoke top to counter this. And Machoke should be able to beat the Pupitar quite easily. They're actually looking for a 4-man engage right here. They have to be careful. Eternity doesn't know they're actually all around. They have to be very careful. Heavy Slam's gonna land on Blissey. And I think Blissey's probably gonna fall right here. The XP. No, the XP is gonna be enough to get Blissey back to safety, but they score a crazy amount of points right here. Are they gonna break the goal as well? They actually break the goal. I don't know, because now Pupitar is getting free experience. And they also give up Registeel at the same time, unless Mew can maybe snipe it away. Can Mew snipe this one away? They have... No, this will be missed way too early. Boost outtake is gonna go in slow, bro. I don't know. I don't know if I like this. Because now they give Pupitar free experience. They also give up the Registeel, which is even more experience for Eternity. So, and if this Regieleki doesn't go in, they just lost a crazy amount of experience. Eternity should be able to defend this quite easily. T2 is obviously going to look for bot push now. With those Eos energy they still have left. But it's not too much as well. And we can still have Slowbro defending this quite easily. If he has this guy, yeah, he has this guy. So he's going to be able to defend quite a lot. Whiskify is also going to land a nice Defoxy Knight. Onto 3 enemy characters, Amir goes down. T2 just with a huge, terrible mid-game right here. Those last minute, I feel like was so terribly played by them. And now Snorlax is also maybe going to fall next. Bono is going to recall for top side. Dodrio already scoring points though, so it's not going to matter too much. But actually, they let Regieleki in the end. I mean, it's fine. They only lost 35 points on it. Instead, they just go towards bot path to win the fight right here. Tyranitar using its Unite move, stomping the ground, looking for some more KOs. 33 going for the Delphox. That's a lot of points for the main carry. I hope Arching coming from the side. He does have Unite move up. Are they going to use a Clefable? It did activate Unite move. I'm not sure what he got though. Looks like he got blocked. He was actually getting blocked. Can he find any knock-ins? They have double block now. The double wall for the side of Clefable and the Snorlax, but it's still not enough. Heavy Slam is going to go back out again. That was a huge wall, but nothing, not resulting in any casualties from both sides. That was very funny to look at. That was very funny to look at. And now we have Hanaka trying to get level 11 for the Mystic Fire Plus. And this game is looking great for Eternity right now. They're a bit behind in points, but they have better late game, I would say. So I don't think they care too much about being a bit behind in points this early game if they find experience in exchange. Rune hitting level 9. Just clearing some jungle right here. Hubachi pressuring the back caps again. And now we have Eternity looking towards his bottom Regi. Same for T2. Dodrio is going to score a few points. I don't think it's going to matter too much, but the Regice is up. I don't know if being top lane right here for this many few points is actually worth it, comparing to being bot lane. But he does score 30. Delphox Slowbro Unite onto the Machamp. He's gonna fall first. And T2 probably has no chance of winning this now. Snorlax though buying some time right here, but he's up against true damage any moment now. Can he get out alive? He's back to full HP. Heavy Slam goes towards the right side and he's out. Now Dodrio has arrived. Can he find a nice Unite move? Delphox already chunking him to half HP. And he's eject buttoning after him. Hobachi has a good fall. Stanley Berries to try and stay alive. Nice damage by the Delphox. They're hitting 2 Mystical Fires. Onto a Machamp Unite jumping in. He's gonna fight Tyranitar. Bliss Unite's gonna keep. Tyranitar may be alive. And it goes to the right side though. He's gonna claim. Mew's gonna claim the Regice for the side of T2, and now Eternity has to maybe be careful, but they're gonna turn it around still. No, they're not gonna turn it around. They're 4 gone. T2 is gonna win this team fight after claiming the Reggie. And now Talonflame just has to look this goal go down. Huge team fight win for T2. They just run over Eternity in this bottom fight. With a nice Machamp Unite as well, and huge Solar Beams by the Mew player. 242 to 109 points now for the Japanese team. They obviously want to claim the 2nd position in this Japanese league right here. If they win this, I'm pretty sure they're 2nd place, so they want to claim the 2nd seed for the playoff position. Heading towards top now. We still have 1 Regieleki up on top path. Are they gonna look for this? And oh, there's a very defensive Unite move by Delphox, but kind of just using it to make sure he doesn't go down. But T2 just scores more points. They just go to bottom path. They don't care about anything else. They score more points. Now Mew's trying to defend top. Ancient Power goes in, locks up the Mew, but he doesn't get stunned by it. Talonflame is using its Unite move one more time to maybe find some KOs, and I think Haruta's gonna fall right here. They find at least Machamp. Can they find some more KOs? Mew still Solar Beaming over and over again, but it's gonna all go into this goal, and they're gonna finish it off and go for the Regieleki. Didn't get too many overcaps though. And we still have Doji just farming the enemy side jungle. He's just scoring points after points after points and stealing all the jungle away. He's only level 14 on this Dodrio. Level 14 Dodrio. 11 points over cap wasn't really too much. And now T2 is looking to defend this Regieleki quite easily. But we still have 1 more Reggie spawning in 20 seconds on bot. I don't think either team is going to go for it. I don't think either team is going to necessarily go for it. Because it's only 10 seconds up. Are we going to see? Yeah, you cannot. The problem is, like, if you go for this Reggie, you lose Rayquaza positioning. And you do not want that. Also, 10 seconds could be quite rough for certain damage to actually be able to get it in time. Depending on what your DPS characters are. Hanaka now level 13, he's the main carry for Eternity. As long as they can keep him alive, they still have a great chance at winning this match right here. Sky is gonna go through, hitting a lot. The Solar Beams are gonna be off me, are gonna be so deadly though. We do have Softboard X for Eternity to get with this Mew poke, but look at those Solar Beams! Another 3-man Solar Beam hits. And even Blissey has hard time healing this one up. Block landing onto Slowbro, who's getting pushed into his team, but Snorlax already super low, has to be careful. That Solar Beam is going through. Slowbro Unite goes on to me, but no one can follow it up. There's a huge fight breaking out, but looks like Eternity is winning this one. 2 are down, 42 already. Hobachi has to save the day right now. He's gonna find the Delphox on the Dodrio. Nice done by him. Tyranitar's also super low. Mew still alive. Mew still alive. Double KO for the Dodrio. On what side? They're trying to look for this Mew, but they can't. Hobachi on the chase of Hera. He's using agility in to boost it out for the triple KO for the Dodrio. That's the bird difference right here. Better bird winning this team fight. Well, it's not over yet. We still have 1 minute 10 left. Tank and support are left for the Self Eternity. Slowbro's getting caught. Heavy Slam is gonna miss. And Slowbro's gonna get away for now. The Electro Ball does a lot of damage. But enough. And we have Delphox back now. Same for Tyranitar. Mew is getting slowed down right here. Ancient Power is gonna go through. But Snorlax block is able to keep him away from his team. And able to not lend his Ancient Power. And at this point, Eternity can't get into Rayquaza. That's what I want to see T2 do. Just be aggressive. Maybe have Hobachi back cap. But they just have to be aggressive right now. This is the position I want them to be in, like in the first game. They're super aggressive now. I think they've learned from their mistake. And Eternity's trying to force their way in, but they take so much damage, even going into Rayquaza already. Wallon's at half HP. They're looking for the Snorlax as Slowbro right here. Heavy Slam lands again. Another triple man Solar Beam from Ruin. And we have Delphox already down for the side of Eternity. Rayquaza stopping to half HP. Another Solar Beam. And Mew's just so strong in this fight right now. He's going to switch abilities into a Surf. They're looking for these KOs. Who's going to get Rayquaza? Goes over to T2 as well. They're gonna get it. And this is exactly what I mean, guys. That's what I wanted them to do in game 1. This time they learned they don't let Eternity walk in. As soon as Eternity walks in, they're already at half HP. Because they're so aggressive. Defending this entrance to Rayquaza. And T2 is gonna take this a victory with a 2-1 over Korea. And they're gonna claim the second place in this league, I'm pretty sure now. They secure the 2nd place. And they're gonna be seed number 2, right behind Type 5, who's seed 1. GG's, well played in the end. Congrats to T2 for winning this.